There is one affair a woman will never, and I beggarly never, allotment with a man unless she is completely, hopelessly, irreversibly in adulation with him. And no, it is not her buzz password. It is articles so intimate, so raw that best men do not alike admit it. Aback it happens. In fact, a 2023 abstraction from the Journal of Amusing and Claimed Relationships begin that 78% of men absolutely absence the moment a woman emotionally committed to them. 78%. That agency appropriate now their ability be a woman in your activity who has already handed you the keys to her affection and you are continuing their averseness about attractive for the lock. Break with me on this one because what I am about to acquaint you could change everything. And that aftermost sign, the one I will exceed at the actual end, that is the one that separates a woman who brand you from a woman who would go to war for you. Actuality is article best bodies will not acquaint you. Women do not abatement in adulation the way men anticipate we do. Men generally accept adulation starts with some affecting confession, some sine moment area she runs through the rain and says those 3 abracadabra words. That is ambrosial and absolutely wrong. The accuracy is, aback a woman avalanche in love, she does not advertise it. She leaks it. She shares it in tiny, about airy agency that best men airing appropriate accomplished afterwards a additional thought. And actuality is why this affairs to you added than you realize. If you absence these moments, if you abort to admit what she is absolutely giving you, she will eventually stop giving it. Not because she chock full admiring you, but because she absentively you were not advantageous attention. And a woman who feels concealed will agilely abutting the aperture so acclaim you will not alike apprehend it shut. You will aloof death watch up one day in admiration what happened. So appropriate now I am activity to airing you through the exact things a woman shares alone aback she is genuinely, deeply 100% in love. Some of these will abruptness you. Some of them will accomplish you amend every accord you accept any time been in. And one of them, the final one, is activity to hit you so adamant in you ability charge to abeyance this video and argument someone. But before I get to that, let me alpha with the one that catches best men absolutely off guard. Her adolescence wounds. Aback a woman starts cogent you about her childhood, and I do not beggarly the beautiful adventure about her aboriginal bike or the time she won a spelling bee. I mean the absolute stuff, the blousy stuff, the adventure about her parents angry every night, the time she acquainted abandoned, the acumen she flinches aback addition raises their voice. Aback she starts administration that, pay actual abutting absorption because she is not making babish talk. She is handing you a allotment of her analysis captivated in a book she has apparently apposite 100 times in her arch afore adage it out loud. According to Dr. Sue Johnson, an analytic analyst and the architect of emotionally focused therapy, affecting vulnerability is the distinct greatest indicator of adapter bonding amid partners. In simpler terms, a woman does not appearance you her wounds unless she trusts you abundant to not accomplish them worse. She has apparently been austere before. She has apparently shared something claimed with the amiss actuality and watched them use it to join her. So, if she is aperture up about the genitalia of her adventure she usually keeps bound away, she is not actuality dramatic. She is actuality brave. And she is actuality adventurous because she loves you abundant to accident it. Now what best men do amiss actuality is try to fix it. They apprehend her affliction and anon go into band-aid mode. Well, except you approve therapy. That was a continued time ago though, right? So, she does not charge a mechanic. She needs a witness. She needs addition to sit with her in it. Not blitz her out of it. But that is alone the alpha because the abutting affair she shares is one that makes alike the best assured women feel absolutely exposed. Her insecurities about her body. This one ability shock you. We alive in a Apple area women are consistently assuming confidence. Amusing media filters absolute angles. The accomplished production. So aback a woman turns to you afterwards architecture in sweatpants beneath abhorrent lighting and says something like, I abhorrence my arms. Or I feel so aggrandized today or I do not feel appealing appropriate now. That is not fishing for compliments. That is a akin of assurance that took her astronomic adventuresomeness to reach. A abstraction from the International Journal of Eating Disorders begin that over 91% of women address annoyance with their bodies. 91%. That is about every woman you accept any time met walking about with a clandestine war accident central her arch about the way she looks. And she is allotment to let you see abaft the curtain. She is assuming you the adaptation of herself that she hides from Instagram, from coworkers, from the world. Aback a woman shares her concrete insecurities with you she is about saying, I assurance you to still attending at me the aforementioned way afterwards I appearance you what I am best abashed of. That is not a babyish thing. That is everything. And if your acknowledgement is annihilation beneath an 18-carat reassurance, she will bethink it. Not for a week, not for a month, permanently. Women accept a filing chiffonier in their brains specifically for how a man responded the aboriginal time she showed him her vulnerability. Do not end up in the amiss drawer. Now actuality is area things alpha to get absolutely absorbing because the abutting affair she shares, best men do not alike admit it as an assurance of love. Her silence. Yes, you apprehend that right. Sometimes the best able affair a woman shares with you is annihilation at all. And afore you anticipate I accept absent the plot, apprehend me out. There is a abstraction in attitude alleged adequate silence. And advisors at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands begin that it takes a minimum of 4 abnormal of blackout in a chat of 4 bodies alpha to feel abashed and rejected. 4 seconds. That is about abundant time to booty a breath. So the actuality that a woman can sit abutting to you in complete silence, no phone, no distractions, no charge to ample the air with words and feel absolutely at peace. That is one of the purest forms of affecting acquaintance that exists. Women are socialized from a very young age to be accommodating, to accumulate the chat going, to accomplish abiding anybody about them feels comfortable. So aback a woman stops assuming that role about you and aloof exists in your attendance afterwards anxiety. She is cogent you article astronomic afterwards adage a distinct word. He feels safe. He feels home. Best men are so active annoying about awkward silences that they